around in circles. All right. So the room opens up, as I said, with everybody running around doing everything they're doing. Oh wait, no, that's not the right music. We want this one again. So as you guys watch this all occur, the boy's voice can be heard echoing smartly against the walls, resonating out. Father was boisterous that day, the voice says. And you see a large man come down the stairs saying, "It's going to be a party tonight." But nobody expected what came next. And it's at this point that suddenly a skiff explodes through the front window.
Oh, yeah.
Flying through and smashing into the balcony, it explodes. You hear a voice scream out from nearby, "Father!" as the entirety of the balcony above you is obliterated and the flames rush across the balcony above. Timber falls down around you. Longman and Fletcher can make a roll, saving throw, Dex, DC.
Where's Mike's
13.
character in this?
Mike's character?
I never should have crashed.
Oh!
I have -1 Dex, so I'm
Scared to death,
6, okay.
Make it 20. Can I use an athletics check to grab her out of the way?
Sure.
Cool.
Yo, we are holding hands, so we
Yeah.
can just yank me. Hey!
No, you're coming this way. You're the stoner guy. No, I'm gonna save your ass.
See, it's totally cabin in the woods.
17. Fantastic. Good job.
The
Good job.
virgin
Good
is
roll.
stoner.
With that said, you expertly grab a hold of Elonwy and tug her out of the way. Smashing debris lands down below.
That's Joe. I don't like scary movies.
That movie's not scary.
Servants start
It's
screaming,
scary.
running away, rushing in every direction as fast as they can. Get to safety wherever that might be.
The ending just haunted me forever.
The ending was the best.
I don't like it.
Thank you. I don't know where I put the lid.
Horror movies can't scare me because I've worked on too many of them and I know how they're made.
That's right there.
It's really half-assed.
Ah, thank you.
It shows.
Though the story of how Evil
As
Dead
as the rubble falls down, bits of the building now on fire around you. Elonwy watches behind her as the crashing elements burn away a few of the Figment butlers and servants, their screams hauntingly echoing around. Up above, you watch as the fires begin to grow. I mean, they start to grow, man. Let me tell you. With that said, the voice says, "And that's when they came." The camera swivels up to show another skiff seeming to approach, but that skiff quickly turns into more of a missile. As in the style of the Covenant of Iron, a large transport slams through the glass dome overhead, smashing down into the center of the chamber. Boom. And as it does so, slamming into more of the Figment remnants of the servants, you stare around the chamber and see guards begin to materialize. Figments coming into reality from simple vapor and vision. Each of them approaching from either side, rushing down the stairs, attempting to get around the fires, doing what they can to get towards the large metal construct in the center of the chamber. Now, alongside all of this, sorry, I totally forgot to mention, the servants have been setting up. Servants have been setting up the silver bells for that evening's party.
Are these servants see-through?
They weren't. Right? They are in the art. As they're
Like
being
everybody else?
as they're being destroyed or coming into being, they're absolutely translucent for a moment, and then they become corporeal. They become real.
Says you want to grab me a copy, please?
Which one?
Purple, please. Grape drink.
Is there windows?
There are,
Drink.
and you
Grape
see
drink.
Can I
night.
look out the window?
Yes, you see night and stars outside.
Do I recognize where we are? through the
You are
window?
in the Cloud Spires. You are in Royal Peak. You can see the Church of Sun and Scroll off in the distance. It's large
This
statue.
building has Brightwood family crest on it.
Yes, you are in the Brightwood Manor for all intents and purposes. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this
So I've been
situated.
here before.
So,
I fireball everybody.
that.
That's
Okay.
right, you have fireball.
So, this thing slams in,
Fireball. I'm really doing a level 5
ringing
fireball.
the bells overhead as it does so.
We're gonna combine Sacred Flame and Fireball together.
Skinemax, what the fuck?
I flame strike.
Flame Strike, Sacred Flame.
As it slams into the
Fireball
ground,
together.
you guys watch as a hatch slides open. So I just want to make a point. This thing looks like the. You remember in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the what the hell were they called? The transports that would head out from the Technodrome. They had a name, but they didn't even. It looks like one of those.
I was gonna say the Technodrome, but no.
No, they had tentacle ones that came out of the Technodrome later on, but that's not the ones.
Drills?
Yeah, they had a name for those things. Yeah, I don't remember either. But regardless, that thing slams down into the ground, and as the hatch slides open, you watch this single dwarf walks out and just starts levying a shotgun or some sort of large armament towards the crowd. And you see upon his brow the emblem of High Helm.
Okay, so this is a dwarf. It's alive. Like, how old does he look?
Old enough for war.
We're in a memory. I say that out loud when I see that that's a dwarf. We're in a memory.
Make a save.
Okay. Against what?
Okay.
Natural 18.
Natural 18.
Yeah.
Terrific stuff. The moment seems to warp for a second, confirming your suspicions. However, it does not dissipate, even if you disbelieve.
Hey, that's still.
With that said, the first dwarf walks out, and you watch as all around you the guards manifest and come into view. And as they come forth, you see that upon your own body, your armament starts to come into reality. As though instinctually, you are bringing that out. However, it's not real. It's not present. Does that make sense?
Can I have a
Like
bazooka
he
then?
willed
It's
his
not
armor. on?
Make me a check there.
I don't know what a bazooka is.
No, but okay. Sure, whatever.
This is World War I era,
My
right? So
persona
they
has
have
6 arms off the back and all
They have machine guns.
So, you can actually make me the check at advantage. What did you get on a wisdom check? This will be, you know what? This will be just a straight arcanic. Straight arcanic?
You want me to roll? Or is it
Did
for-
you roll already? I thought you rolled. You
Yeah,
rolled
I-
a save. You rolled
I
a.
rolled a natural 18.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you were able to see the thing.
Yeah.
So at this point, you can attempt to control elements within this, like it's a lucid dream.
Like it's
However-
the Matrix. You are
however-
the one.
Everything that you try to do will have a roll associated with it, so you're gonna have to overcome the force of whatever's happening around you.
Can I use, can I, pray to Ogma for clarity?
Yes, we'll get back to that in a moment. Go ahead and roll religion in the meantime.
Is it a charm or a sleep spell
Uh,
that is causing this illusion?
It is not.
Okay.
You might say it's sleep, but it's not one that you're gonna wake up from.
Well, one I would want to wake up from.
Oh, this is like that
I'm
episode of Evil
assuming.
Dead.
So the injections we got here so far, what do we got?
Alright, I rolled a 13 religion.
Okay. I thought I got rid of number 2 there. Hang on one sec.
Because you make more injections.
Sorry, what did you get on religion?
13.
Okay. You try to consult Ogma, but you can't find a moment's peace in your mind due to the kerfuffle and chaos all around you.
Okay.
The line seems dead.
Detect magic on to see the source of the illusion.
There is no source that you can discern, and that's your detect magic.
I
Okay.
yelled, it's a memory. And it confirmed it for me.
Yeah, I've got that on the board now, Morris.
You
Oh,
heard
actually,
me.
no, I don't.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to confirm where it's coming from.
Right. Well, there's can only be 2 things that could create a memory. Somebody who's really old, like an elf,
Yeah.
or a phylactery that has a soul inside it.
Touche.
Or an AI, but there's no.
Okay, so that all said, Maxillian, you're standing yonder. You come in through the doorway as you see all of this destruction happening.
So there's a bunch of people in there?
The people are slowly disappearing and fading out of view and being replaced by guards running in. As you see this massive steel column burst through the ceiling and crash down. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just roll initiative.
So you want me and Mitch too, so you can put our.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are separate outside of it.
Ooh, natural 19.
Very nice.
Oh, that's okay. I rolled a 1, so I'll go last.
Oh hey, same
Actually,
here.
no, wait.
I got a
But
20.
My initiative.
I'm sorry, my dex
is a
is
plus
0,
4.
so yeah,
Two,
natural
so
19.
5.
So,
What's your initiative bonus? It's your dex.
2 from Mac.
Oh, sorry, I have 20.
You guys both have 20? Okay.
Yeah.
I also have 20.
And you have 20? Who's got the higher dex
I
here?
rolled a 20.
You
Oh,
rolled a
you
nat 20.
rolled
Nat 20.
Okay, so you're higher than me for
I
sure.
got a 16 dex.
I have a 10 dex. He's higher than me.
Ivor?
11.
11.
We are ready for this.
And Thunder, you had a...
I rolled a crit 1, so
You rolled a
less.
Now. Am I missing somebody? Nope.
Aren't you
Just me.
missing Mitch?
Ooh, it's
You
long.
are missing Mitch.
Am I? You had a...
20.
Oh yeah, you had a nat 20. Or no,
No.
you had a normal 20.
Yeah.
Below.
Editor.
No, my dex is higher.
I gotta reprogram myself for 7 players.
We got a
been a
nice
while.
full board of players now, eh? Like, jeez.
It has been actually. With that all concluded. Vane, you're up first as you stand in a room full of chaos. People rushing about, screaming. Overhead, bells ringing as bits of glass smash and tinkle, clanging upon them. Good lord, people, grow up!
No! I'm still the youngest. No way, collecting there.
By the way, your symbol of Palor. Found it while I was cleaning up.
Oh, cool. Now I have to somehow make a porcelain scroll.
I don't know who everybody is now.
I'm easy, I'm pink.
Who's the unpainted white guy?
These are guards that ran in.
They're Brightwood guards?
Yeah.
Guard,
Yep.
guard, guard, guard.
Okay,
You're awesome, buddy.
So these people, these guards and the dwarf, do they look like us, or do they have like any kind of?
Do they look
distinction?
human?
Do they look like they're real, or do they look like they're?
So everybody looks real until they're obliterated, or or while they're forming the translucent, and then they're thoroughly corporeal. This dwarf looks as corporeal as you, or Ivor, or Mactillion. The servants and everybody, you could have bumped into them, you could smell them, hear them, you assume taste them. Point being is that they're very real until they're just not.
Okay, and this dwarf is the which clan?
So you recognize this particular dwarf. He is known as that jolly old elf because he's got a penchant for banging elves.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, you've heard of this guy. You've heard of this guy, and he hates being called that jolly old elf. So
And you heard me yell, this is a memory.
Yes, I heard that.
Everybody heard it. I yelled it pretty loud.
that said, you know what? You recognize this particular dwarf, in fact, because when they assaulted the Royals Peaks ages ago, you managed to catch a glimpse of him conducting his atrocities in the Elven Quarter of the city.
Alright.
Once upon a time, there you go.
I will have you roll a wisdom save.
Fantastic. He rolls a crit 1.
You are held for a second.
Okay. He freezes where he stands as he stumbles backwards, trying to resist it and can't seem to, and then suddenly, completely inert, he falls backwards, toppling to the ground.
And then I will...
You can see more dwarves inside the metal column.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Shit. Well,
Okay,
Alright.
so we know where we're
I thought it was a
going.
single size capsule. Oh yeah, never mind. Well, my turn's over. I
Yeah,
action,
you have
so.
it listed,
Right.
or you had got it from Donovan.
Eldrum,
So,
you are situated outside the compound with Thunder. It's very quiet as you stand here in the bitter cold alongside her. Looking ahead, you can see the entrance to the beehive, as it were. This is, of course, charms based on what you've seen. And, I mean, simply put, you know that leads down underground. And you know that the trouble is underground. So the both of you putting your